Now, with Xenoblade Chronicles X just being a month away, Monolith has been blessing us with a lot of updates, and we got early gameplay footage showing quick recasts, how the avatar, just how in-depth the avatar creator is gonna be, a lot of quality of life changes, and I am just so excited, and let's get right to it. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the new added gameplay feature, quick recast. I want to call this quick recharge because it's just something that I would become more familiar with calling it quick recharge. But quick recast is the green bar you see at the bottom right of your loadout, your art palette, and this allows you to quickly recast any art in the game. And this is so cool. This is going to be super awesome early game because, oh my god, if you played the old Xenoblade styles with the art palettes, they're a lot slower, so trying to get through the game a lot earlier can be a little bit of a grind. But man, early Xenoblade Chronicles X is probably going to be the best version of this system in my opinion. My god, imagine being able to topple lock constantly by using the recast feature. A lot of implications where I feel like this is going to be super useful is if you had used an art, somebody prompts a soul voice, but you're on cooldown, so you can't use any of, let's say it's a melee soul voice that you have to use. Now with quick recast, it will allow you to use it instantly and you get the health back and the bonuses from that soul voice. This is going to be super awesome for early game, and I think this is really helpful for the fact that there's not really a healer specific class other than the knife class that has a lot of healing and you know, a few auras that can heal you. Early game, your way of healing is through soul voices, so I think this is going to be awesome. Just thinking about cracked out scenarios, obviously like the thought of spamming Blossom Dance and all this stuff is kind of insane and hilarious, but I think it's going to be also kind of cool. Let's say you want to use TP a lot. Let's say if I want to use offensive stance, and in order for me to get TP back from Tornado Blade, I need to pop an aura. You will be using 1k, right, for the aura, which is 1000 TP, and then you can spam Tornado Blade to constantly gain meter back and go right into overdrive. Like, a lot of stuff like that's gonna be awesome, because usually, at least for me, using overdrive was super rare early game. Obviously as I got used to it, it became a thing that was more common, but late game definitely became something where I put like overdrive count ups and stuff like that, times 20 and stuff like that. Yes, I think this is gonna be super awesome for early game. The thought of topple locking, pretty much stunning an enemy constantly, that's hilarious. Putting an enemy to sleep constantly, like all the stuff that you're gonna be able to do in this game is gonna be hilarious. I'm just thinking about the little things. Imagine how useful this can be in overdrive. Like, who knows how helpful this can be late game. I'm only thinking about early game, but because I truly feel like this can really only truly be helpful early game, but you never know, maybe it'll be really clutch. Spam Ghostwalker, or you can use your evasion art like that right away. If you already had used it, you can gain power charges more effectively, so you can do like superior dive into a nice big one-shot hit. This is gonna allow for a lot of things. Only issue I can see is I don't know how you get this. I don't know if it's via an augment. I don't know if it's like through progressing the game, you slowly increase it by discovering parts that make you even stronger. I don't know how this is going to be useful. And also in the scale combat, this can be super helpful, as scale combat was probably the most boringest thing in my opinion in Xenoblade Chronicles X. That's just all I had to say about quick recast. I'm rambling. It's just a lot. When it comes to X combat, it's just a lot. I can't wait to see what everyone is going to cook up, and it's going to be so much more enjoyable to play the game early on. Now guys, get ready for the Xenogasm part of the video. My god, I said it. Allow us to go ham, and Monolith is delivering. You can see right here, that is Mitra's hairstyle. And we got Pyra. It's not just her. We saw the hair, but we also got Malos, Shulk, Mio. My god, and that's we don't even know if you get even more. Oh my god, Monolith, you guys are going absolutely ham. We're gonna see a whole bunch of Mithras and Pyros running around, and I can only imagine we're probably gonna see people make characters like Cosmos, freaking please give me freaking Zeke hair voice, give me Jin hair. I don't know, just go ham. Oh man, I am so happy that they're allowing us to go ham. I just feel like X is the game where like these should allow us to just have a little bit more fun. and just make it look a little bit absurd. And man, I can't wait. The designs people are gonna make on their characters, and oh man, if we're getting all these styles and people making these characters look super similar to the past cast characters from the previous Xenoblade games, please give us the voice actors. Add more voices to this game, please. That would be so sick. My god, how awesome would that be? I am so excited. And oh man, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Like, just that they're allowing us to go ham. Just awesome. Nerdgasm, good job, Monolith. I can't wait. And I think I saw footage of pretty much saved data of certain slots. So let's say if you save a character, let's say if you like the design of one character, you can have presets pretty much. So pretty much loadouts for your character creator, and it'll save them. That is so awesome. And another thing is you can pretty much change your character. It's at the bottom of New LA, and at a certain time it allows you to pretty much change your character. If you want to be a male or female, you can switch back and forth. It doesn't even matter. Awesome. Good job, Monolith. Goated. Now here I'm just going to talk about the awesome quality of life things that Monolith has done for Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Let's read here. Affinity levels with party members will fill more quickly. If you don't know, there are affinity quests in this game that can potentially stop you from progressing the story or getting certain arts that are specific to certain affinity quests for certain party members. Now that it refills a lot quicker, you won't have to do that side mission quest in the barracks so you can gain affinity faster. This hopefully will help that party members not in the active party will still gain EXP and remain roughly around your main character's level. This is going to be amazing. I no longer have to switch characters. Oh my, this character's too weak in this situation, so I can't use them. Now everyone's getting XP. Let's go. This is going to be just a lot better. And shoot, there's a lot of characters that I didn't even really use in Xenoblade Chronicles X. I just leveled it up to be a completionist, let's be honest. I also have to add that we also have a menu for party members. We no longer have to go to New LA, find them, change the time of day or whatever to get them. We can just all have them in a menu. God bless you, Monolith. This was actually one of the most frustrating things to deal with, in my opinion, in Xenoblade Chronicles X, and we no longer need to do that. One thing I used to do, have some party members just for treasure sensor gear, and having to constantly get to them to farm just made Xenoblade Chronicles X such a long process to start grinding, and now I can just switch the party members however I want. Now if you pay close attention to the amount of slots we have here, there is 22 slots now, when in Xenoblade Chronicles X there were only 18 party members. So that means we're getting 4 new party members added to the game, and I'm going to tell you who I think they are. First is going to be Prince Jiraj, the Warthian race that I've been asking for to be part of the game, because why the heck not? Niao, obviously, because she only makes sense. We saw her whole model and she's actually with us. The girl piloting the katana wielding Skell, and obviously the lone hero. Now this is new. You now gain rewards for completing your survey on Mira based on the percentage tracked through your main map rewards. Rewards usually come in the form of money, reward tickets, and energy clips, which increase the quick cooldown meter, allowing you to use it more often per battle. So now energy clips, I think, are going to be tied. That's how we actually gain more quick recast meter, is through the energy clips. Getting reward tickets is actually cool, because that's actually something that was only specific to the online and now being tied to offline stuff as well. So that's pretty good. We all love money in Xenoblade Chronicles X, and you could pretty much easily get that by putting probes, like setting up the probes to either specialize in Maranium or money, etc, etc. And the last one we see here is more defined quest tracking. We already knew this from the gameplay footage we saw. And coming to the end of all the news that we got, we can now have 3 save files for Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm a fan of save files personally, just in case we find glitches and stuff like that in the game, and just the fact that we can have multiple playthroughs. If there's no event mode in this game, we would have to replay the game, and I can finally get cutscenes through there with my character instead of using footage from other. So yeah, this is actually going to be really cool. Something I can't believe they managed to do this in this game. The fact that this is a thing, you know how huge Xenoblade Chronicles X is, and they're allowing this. Another thing you can do is toggle over the rainbow. I think about is when I fly with my Skell, it's over the rainbow, over and over, and now you can finally take it off. I can finally fly through Noctilum, flying with my Skell, and not have to listen to that song. I can just finally listen to Noctilum's name. Good job. I can't believe they actually added the stemmies. They're listening. They found out, whoa, these guys actually cannot hear this song every single time they fly. And yeah, thank you, Monolith. Thank you so much. Another thing I want to show is the confirmation of more arts being added to the game. You can see here we have a list of all the sword arts, but if you look at the bottom right next to Blossom Man's, which in Xenoblade Chronicles X was the last art you obtain for the longsword, you see one extra art in the game now. So it is confirmed that they are adding more arts to the game. Who knows if they're even adding more weapons to the game. I am so excited for this. This is awesome. And woo! Just the thought of this is just amazing. Like, we're gonna get more, let's say if it's even stronger than Blossom Dance, or it has more utility in Longsword. I'm just so stoked. I cannot wait. Alright guys, so we made it to the end of the video, and that's pretty much everything that I was able to see that's new to Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. And who knows, there's probably more out there that I didn't even catch on and I haven't seen, but this is everything that I was able to find and I wanted to talk about. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We're so close to Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, guys. It's such a long name. I feel like I say it all the time, but I hope you guys have a damn good one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. Cheers, y'all. We're almost there. Have a good one.